Leviticus 5. If you are called to testify about something you have witnessed, but you refuse to speak, you are guilty of sin, and you will be punished. If you touch anything ceremonially unclean, such as the carcass of an unclean animal, wild or domestic, or the carcass of an unclean creature that scurries along the ground, you are defiled even if you are unaware of it. When you realize what you have done, you will be guilty. Or if you make a rash promise of any kind, whether good or bad, you are defiled even if you are unaware of it. When you realize what you have done, you will be guilty. In any of these situations, you must confess your sin. Then you must bring to the Lord, as the penalty for your sin, a female lamb or goat from the flock. This will be a sin offering, and the priest will purify you from your sin. But if you cannot afford a lamb, you must bring to the Lord as the penalty for your sin 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons, one for a sin offering and the other for a burnt offering. The priest will offer the sin offering first. He will wring its neck, but without severing its head from the body. Then he will sprinkle some of the blood of the sin offering against the sides of the altar, and the rest of the blood must be drained out at the base of the altar. This is an offering for sin. Then the priest will prepare the second bird as a burnt offering, following the procedures specified in the instructions. In this way, the priest will purify you from your sin, and you will be forgiven. However, if you cannot afford even 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons, you must bring 2 quarts of fine flour for your sin offering. Do not add olive oil or frankincense to it, for it is a sin offering. The priest will take a handful of flour as a token portion and burn it on the altar, on top of the offerings given to the Lord by fire. In this way, the priest will purify you from your sin, and you will be forgiven. The rest of the flour will belong to the priest, as is the case with the grain offering. The Lord said to Moses, "If someone unintentionally sins by violating the sacred property that belongs to the Lord, you must bring to the Lord as the penalty a ram from the flock, one that has no defects and is valued at the proper price in silver. This will be a guilt offering. You must make restitution for the sin by paying for the loss, adding an additional 20% and giving it to the priest. Then the priest will purify you with the ram, sacrificed as a guilt offering, and you will be forgiven. If you sin by violating one of the Lord's commands, even if you are unaware of it, you are still guilty and will be held responsible. You must bring to the priest a ram from the flock, one that has no defects and is valued at the proper price. The priest will then purify you for the sin you committed unintentionally, and you will be forgiven. It is a guilt offering, for you have been guilty of unintentionally sinning against the Lord.